Hey everyone, this is Matt here, aka Hustlin' Higgins, and today I got something special for you. Dun dun dun. We're gonna go over my weekly training and what exactly it consists of. So, with that being said, stay tuned because I got something good for you. So, first off, let me say I don't know, let's call it a hybrid, because I don't believe in just going to the gym. I don't believe in just running. I love almost every aspect of fitness. And so what I want to do, I want to include every aspect of fitness. I'm the type of person, I don't think I'll ever be great at anything, but I think I can be good at a lot of things. And so that's what I strive for. I try to better myself in every aspect. That's right. So every morning, and I mean absolutely every morning, the first thing I do is stretch. Stretch/yoga. Get your mind right before you do anything. Wake up an extra 15-20 minutes early. Take time to get yourself ready for the day and stretch. Mobility is very important. Mobility gets overlooked by a lot of people. And trust me, the more flexible you are, the more mobility you have, the more you can do. And it will translate across everything, whether that be running, lifting, whatever. Mobility is very, very important. So yeah, I wake up, I grab good old faithful BCAAs. It's the only supplements I take, by the way. I just like a little BCAAs, a little energy kick, my own little special blend of ON energy here, that peach lemonade and that blue raspberry. Perfect combination for anybody that wants to try it. So yeah, before I do anything for that day, that's exactly what I'm going to do, is grab that. Quick little side note for anybody wondering, yes, I do train every day. Sometimes multiple times a day. Depending on how I feel. You do have to listen to your body, but every day. And I'm going to go a little bit more into this as we click over, because the intensity changes. I'm not saying go have 3-hour workouts every day, because I mean, if you can sustain that, yeah, but it's something I can't sustain. So I choose not to do 3-hour workouts every day, but I do something every day. Got stretched out, ready to go for the day. What's one thing that I might be doing this day? Well, running. God, running's fun. And there are a lot of myths like, oh, run too much, it lowers testosterone. Which, by the way, if you actually look into the studies, you gotta run like 40-50 miles a week to even think about it lowering a slight percentage. So go ahead and blow that off a little bit, unless you're actually an ultra marathoner. And then if you're an ultra marathoner, like, I'm glad you're watching this, but I don't really think that I can tell you much in running. But so with running, something I like to do, and actually before I even go in this, I'm gonna shoot a little photo up here. It's actually from a Instagram post that I just put on this past week. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's at Hustlin' Higgins. Keep it nice and simple for you. But so this was actually the farthest distance I've ran in ever. Well, rep my Spartan gang here. I've done, I think, 4 Spartan races, with 2 of them being their beast, which is at least 13.5 miles. The last one I done was a little over 15. But that's kind of a different thing. I've never actually set out and ran a full half marathon, which is exactly what I did. So, with that, like, that's a main determination thing, really. Like, I don't know, I'm almost getting ecstatic just talking about it, because what I did is, so half marathon, 13.1 miles, I set 2 goals for myself. 1, I wanted to finish the thing. 2, I wanted to do it under 2 hours. I felt confident in number 1, pretty confident. Number 2, I was like, just don't be pushing it. And Anyways, I went out and did the thing. I went out. I have blisters on my feet still. And, you know, it was a little bit painful. But, man, just the gratification and reward that come from it was freaking crazy. Like, absolutely insane. Because not only did I do that, I ran it in an hour and 53 minutes, which is right at an 8:40 mile pace for, you know, holding that for over 13 miles. I was pretty proud of that. Like, I can run a sub 6. Like, I think my fastest air mile time is like 5:30. I kind of float around like a 5:45 right now. I'm not a runner, but I do run enough that I'm okay at it. But anyway, so this was a big accomplishment for me. So how do I get to this? Like, how have I got to being able to do this? Like, well, I normally go and run, like, I started running, you know, 1 and 2 mile splits. Not worry about time, just go out and run it. Then I would try to improve my time. Competitive person, so, you know, and everybody wants to get better. And, you know, times are a very cut and dry thing. You beat your time for that distance, hey, you beat your time. And so with that, I went from like 1 and 2 miles to I started going to 5Ks, which is a little over 3 miles. And then I started slowly progressing up to 10Ks. And actually 10Ks is what I've got to. So 10Ks, I run about 2 of them a week. And that's perfect for me. Like, you know, get out, get the blood flowing. Not to mention just stretching out your legs and everything like that. But it, like, running has great cardiovascular effects. Like, amazing for you. And so, yeah, like, I know it's not really overstatic, like, hey, check this out, amazing thing, but running's something I do every day, and it falls into the many categories of the things I do. So, let's go into something a little more exciting. All right, so what's something else that I train every single week? Dun, dun, dun. Calisthenics.
Push, 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 push. Nice, nice.
When I say calisthenics, I basically mean body weight exercises, but they're kind of unique because I like doing a lot of bar work, like pull-up bars, and like just playing around with it and stuff like that. But man, like sometimes basic stuff and body weight stuff, wow, they'll get you jacked. Like really, where I'm not a big person, but I say for my size, I'm a pretty strong person, and so like, I don't know, it's just a different feeling doing it. Like, it'll really just get you amped up. And it's another thing I was saying with the running. Like, the whole sense of accomplishment thing you get from it, it's through the roof when you can pull off a move that you've been working on for, you know, it takes time. I like everything, it takes time. It takes time to learn. But there's something in it for everybody. I don't care if you've never done anything, you know, like it in your life. There's always a beginning spot. Everybody begins. I had to start. Like, I didn't know this stuff. Like, I studied all I want, but I had to go do it. This calisthenics stuff, something I got into, I'm going to say about 3 years ago. And I don't know, like I started like, I could always do handstands and stuff like that. I was like, well, what about handstand push-ups? And like, I was like, I can do a good bit of like strict pull-ups. What about muscle-ups? Like, muscle-ups eluded me for a while. It took me 2 years to learn how to do one muscle-up. It's kind of crazy. It's funny how your mind will block out things. Really, the movement isn't that hard compared to, like, my fitness level. But I just had a mind block. Like, I just overthought it and overthought it and overthought it. And it's such a natural movement now that, you know, I can jump up and do them all day long. But, anyways, calisthenics, big A+ for me. You want to know why? It really is. It isn't necessarily the fitness benefits, because there are a lot of fitness benefits. Look across anywhere. Like, there's some yoked people that do calisthenics, strictly body weight. But it's the being outside. It's the always doing different things. Because what problem do a lot of people run into with the gym is burnout. and you start plateauing in your strength, you start plateauing in weight loss, muscle gain, whatever you want to call it. And you're like, then you get to where the workouts become, you know, they're so routine that you get tired of them. Really, like everybody burns out at some point in time. Like ask anybody that's been in the gym for years. At some point in time, they took some time off from the gym. Like it happens. It's fine, perfectly normal, but it does happen. Well, how do I stop that? Well, one, I run. But number two is I do calisthenics. I get outside. I enjoy nature. I try different things. I'm always learning new things. So it's really like a good filler for me, because what happens is, like, I've been looking this up. I'll start getting really excited to try something new. And like I've been running hard. Like say I've been in the gym, you know, 2 weeks straight in a row. Like, cause I do fill in these different exercises while still going to the gym in the same day a lot of times. But I'm getting tired of doing the same, like, not the same exercises, but just going through the same routine as far as just going to the gym, trying to bust through this workout and getting out. Well, I want to do something different. So what I do, I run outside and play on a playground like a big kid. And hey, it works for me because it gets my mindset right. Just like the stretching, just like the running, everything. Mindset's a big factor. Like, get your mind right. And how do you get your mind right? Don't burn out. So how do I choose not to burn out? I do different things. All right, y'all. So I do have to include this. And it is none other than the gym. So, first of all, I fluctuate schedules all the time. So, to not burn out, some weeks I do push-pull leg splits. Some weeks I do what they call bro splits, like chest and tries, back and bis, you know, shoulders and legs, like. But I'm gonna say about every 3 weeks I change up my exercises. Like, I never keep the same exercises. Like, as time goes on, like, you learn to listen to your body. And, you know, as you progress with it, you start finding what works for you. And so what works for me is not only doing isolation movements like, you know, tricep push downs and curls and, you know, lat rows and stuff like that, is doing those, but also doing big compound lifts. Like, do bench, do squat, do deadlift. There's so many exercises, but you might have a million different variations of that exercise. But changing the positioning of, like, say a face pull, like say you change the position of the height on the cable, that's going to hit differently. And that can transition into different muscle groups from your rear delt into your traps. Like, there's a million different ways. Like, you can always educate yourself. I don't care how long you've been doing this. I've been doing this for years, and I still learn something new all the time. I really do. Like, always keep an open mind. Always, you know, take advice from people. Like, it makes me happy to see people improve themselves in everything. But yeah, so gym, like, gotta hit it. And what I normally do is I hit it almost every day of the week. I really do. Like, I hit it about at least 5 times a week, but normally closer to 7 to 8 times a week. But it's just also knowing how your body recovers. And you'll hear all the overtraining, you know, you can't do this, can't do that. That whole comes back to listening to your body. Overtraining is, in some forms, a myth to me. Like, I don't know, like, it takes a lot to overtrain. I think people confuse it with pushing yourself. And I guess it's kind of what all this is about, like pushing yourself physically and mentally. Like, you have to push yourself, get out of your comfort zones, and try new things. And so, you know, I'm going to kind of leave it at that. Like, I do hit the gym, so yes. But next, we're going to talk about another activity that I do all the time. And That's right, it is hiking. Of all things, you're probably like, man, this dude's gonna throw out some great workout regimen, and he's over here just talking about going and running, playing in the woods. Well, I do, but there's a lot of added benefits to hiking. One, you want to make your hamstrings and your butt hurt? Try climbing a few hundred feet, over a course of a few miles on rocky terrain. It will definitely work your legs, and it will get your heart rate up. So guess what? You're tapping both. Cardiovascular system, pumping blood, working. Also working on your oxygen levels, like you gotta learn to breathe. And 2, it's a good leg day. If you want to cheat, sometimes instead of doing a leg day, you're just like, I'm gonna go hiking today. There's another option. I know I'm gonna get so much crap over that. But anyways, don't skip legs. But, so, yeah, I hike at least once every 2 weeks because of that benefit. And also, like, just there's something about being out in nature. And I know I keep talking about being outside, but there's something about just being out and actually taking the time to let everything kind of boil in that is calming. It kind of recenters yourself. Like, you kind of bring into a different perspective of the world around you, as philosophical as that sounds. But, a lot of times you get to see stuff you wouldn't regularly see in your normal life. And, on top of that, like, it's something that you get to do with other people. Like, yeah, you can hike alone. I don't always recommend it in some spots because at the end of the day, like, yeah, practice safety. But, it's an experience that you get to do with friends, do with family. Like, it can become a thing. Like, me and my girlfriend, like, we take our dogs out, we go hiking, we meet new people, and everybody wants to, like, it's hard. It's hard not to meet somebody nice out on a trail. Like, most people that are hiking are generally happy. And so, bowling back around and just kind of recapping all of it, like, not only does, balancing everything and doing, these multiple things a week, keep me not burnt out. It also, like, it keeps me strong and in shape in many different aspects just because you're training every aspect of your body. But really, most importantly to me, like, it keeps your mind right. It keeps you mentally aware. It keeps you, on a happier level. Like, mental health is so overlooked, and it really, really should be a main focus for anybody. I mean, if you're not happy, then where is life taking you? Like, God, I don't know if that sounded kind of dark. Like, anyway, so I guess it is everybody wants to be happy. That's what I'm getting at. And so, yeah, like, I don't know, try these things out. Like, start branching outside the gym.